Oh, testing, testing. Hello. We are on day 556 of The Trainer Begins. And we are not doing Satisfactory at the moment. We are doing Minecraft. There we go. And we'll likely cut the Satisfactory stream today. We'll why are we getting 1 second? I think we might have said something. No, it's keyboard. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Oh, so I guess when you do the Cyborg 2, we were playing Satisfactory yesterday, and we had our joystick set to like Xbox plus joysticks, so it was giving us the controls for that. So let's do this now. Okay, so we want to work on this, and we need some scaffolding. Do we have bamboo? We have some bamboo here. Good. We have all of our equipment. Okay, good. And we are live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Our plan for today is to do some. What do we want to do? Maybe some cobblestone. Some framing on our clock tower. So right now we're looking for a string and cobblestone. We want probably a fair amount of cobblestone just so we don't run out. And let's check here. Okay. I'm gonna grab one more stack, and I don't think we have any more string, so our string factory is over at Overmorrow. So we'll just have to make do with what we can here. We do have a little bit more string left, so we could do more than the 18, but it's not going to be a lot. All right, so if we, well, these are corners here. So how high do we want these corners to be? Because they're uneven as well. Right, so do we dig this down or I guess the question is, do we level the floor and then maybe have a basement, or do we let it go down? And we do need to extend the back from the story that we were telling, so the shape of it's going to adjust in the back. I think I like building things into the ground, so maintaining the texture of the terrain. However, I think that should probably be outside of the buildings. So if we do that, 71. So if we go an odd one, so if we make it all 71. Okay. Let's put this in here. Let's get this encased. Oop, we don't need that. Center pillar here. So that, and let's see what this looks like. Right. Wait, is that? Okay, good. So that's there. So that's that. Okay. Right, and then we can do one here. That's 71 now too. That's 71. And what about this? Okay. So this one's going to be the biggest change. And given the size here, like having levels, having an uneven terrain inside probably wouldn't be terrible, but it would need to be bigger so that it could be more subtle. So right now we could do it, but we would only be able to do one, maybe 2 layers in the subtlety that we want. Maybe we could get away with 3, but these are what, 39. Oh, so 98 to, so that's 10, almost 20 blocks. So 40 blocks wide. So you could get some subtlety in there, but also an uneven floor is probably not good inside a building. Right. So if we do that, okay, so now we can start filling in the sides. And if we get our sense of where our floor is, then we can, is it here? Oh. Oh, thank you, ADHD Gamer, and welcome back. Thank you for the like. How's it going? Happy, I think it's International Book Lovers Day today. All right. Let's just do this. If we just, well, if we just fill it in row by row, we'll just do that from the bottom as much as we can. I mean, we have a fair amount of cobble. We have tons of cobblestone and stone from all the mining. So if we get this leveled, then get the square side done, and then maybe see if we can add a hallway that's diagonal, or I guess we could add a hallway on the back too. So this side we could add some kind of maybe arched hallway that goes back. Oh, welcome back, Minecraft King. Welcome in. How's it going? The realm itself is private, but if you go to linktree/mindtripmedia, you'll find a link for the world download there under the GitLab section. And we just updated that in July, so you'll have a pretty fresh copy. We update that every 6 months. All right, so we probably need to put a few torches down, don't we? Yeah. Maybe kind of midpoints. Because this over here is, oh, okay, so that's why. Don't want to do too much digging with the shovel, but I think we'll make an exception for this little bit here. Right, so this is filled in. Okay, there we go. So now our wall goes down. So now we can start filling that in, fill that in. And once we have our foundation done, we can look at the verticality and go from there. And yeah, we're going to do probably about an hour today. We're kind of falling behind on some of the other projects like the Substack project. Oh, welcome in Heart. Welcome back. Oops. Hope things are going well and that you're not too tired because it's really late, right? About 11, I think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're streaming under just our Mindtrip Media. We're in the middle of the stream now. Almost a midnight lollipop. That's a good midnight stack, I guess. Let's see, put that in. What flavor? Good choice. Yeah, we ran out of cobblestone, so we'll go get some more. We're just streaming now, Minecraft King. Black currant. That's like black licorice, I think. I like strawberry, watermelon. Well, I mean, outside of the chocolate flavors, well, outside of ice cream flavors, in which case it would be chocolate. We're in the middle of a stream now, Minecraft King. We also don't have a lot of extra time for other worlds at the moment. Oop, let's do that. All right, so we'll do. Okay, we have like 1.5 more to go. And we'll do that. There we go. All right, and that's what the name that we're streaming under here. All right, so all right, well, maybe we'll come back to this section here. All right, so we're going to do maybe we'll come back to this section here. I'll fill in this little part just to have it done. Because we are kind of low on durability on a shovel, so we'll probably need to go over to our skeleton experience farm. That is the name that we're streaming under. Are you not enjoying the stream, Minecraft King? I don't know what that means, Minecraft King. There we go. Oh, what? Me? I don't know what you were trying to say. Me is something. Although I don't want to get... Well, I guess the floor won't be too bad. Cobblestone won't be a bad starting point. We'll probably take some of it up later for adding some texture. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. So I don't think this will be bad, just setting cobblestone floor here for this phase. Because we can use this as a good outline, see where we want the basement to be. We won't work on the basement right away. That'll be a later phase. That sounds good, Minecraft King. Another lollipop, another strawberry, or mixing it up. Ah, okay. I haven't had a lollipop in a while. I did bake cookies like 2 weeks ago or something. I think I might have mentioned that. And I have enough stuff. I could probably bake them again pretty soon. So we'll do that. Okay, then we'll come over here. Get this filled in, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, this is... Oh, that's a sad thing. Last chocolate. But our tower is facing the wrong direction, but this is kind of the idea that we had for the clock tower here, is that we would have different color stained glass along the floor here. And then the pillar would be made out of the corresponding stained glass. So, you know, like, I don't know, 10 a.m. might be blue. So we might have a blue here, and then that would be blue somewhere here. Or whatever the, you know. That's a lot of crisp. Are those plain or a flavor? All right, do that. We'll do one here. All right. Put that in there. Okay, there we go. Wait, prawn cocktail for a crisp? Oh. I've never seen that. I think we might have went through all the cups on there, so let's go check our chest on the sides over here. That is true. I mean, I know, prawn cocktail as its own thing. I haven't seen it on hot chip. I do like the dill pickle flavor. Not as big on the lemon. I do like the sea salt kind of flavors though too. So I don't know what prawn cocktail would be like. It's more the prawn that's throwing me off. Seabrook prawn cocktails. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, I definitely will have to put that in the list of things to try when I get a chance to go back. Okay, let's do this then. Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. I guess they're not really technically fish, but that was kind of the thought that it was giving me, is like fishy tasting chips. So like fish and chips with fishy chips. Oh, there we go. Let's fill this in. Yeah, I guess we can spare this. This is a small enough section. I see, like them there. The first go-to from the meat selection packs, and after the roast chicken. I will give them a try when I get a chance. I try to have the philosophy of trying everything at least twice to see whether I really don't like it. And we're just going to torch spam here a bit while we're doing some of the initial planning so that we... There we go. Don't have to deal with too many zombies. Oh, we should probably eat. Oop. Walkers have milder taste. Oh, so there's same flavor but different brand, I'm guessing. All right, so this would be okay. So let's try 17 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 17. I think this would be a good size. So let's do the front and then we'll back off and see it. Ah, okay. Oops, there we go. I can see one of those lost in translation brand names. Walker's does give me the impression of like British or casual country. Something like that, I think. Let's see where this goes. And this should be... Well, this is probably going to land right on the... Okay, so we're one more then. Oh, okay. Oh, so okay. Oh, right. Walker's was the original. Okay. So a failed branding. Or failed rebranding. I get it. Oh, we were going to check this. And from some different perspectives and see. Yeah, I think that's not bad. It might be on the tall side, but it gives us some room to texture, like lowering the ceiling on the inside. So the floor will texture from underneath. And once we have that depth, we can figure out what we want to do with the basement. This here, we can texture going down so that it give us a little less height, but it's 17 tall, which means, oh, I guess we have 16 on the inside. So we wouldn't be able to do like an odd space between things, but if we kept what we built even, then that would work. And it's imposing enough to show importance for the clock tower. So I think that's not bad, and then we'll kind of we'll wedding cake it up to the top, making some tiers, and well, if we do that, we probably only want to do maybe one more tier, and we probably want to make it a lot shorter, like a 5 or something, because we want the tower itself to be tall. Oh, and then, well, we're calling it the clock tower, but it actually, the walls itself will be where the clock, where the sun shines through. So we could make this taller if we want to do another layer there, but I think the 5 or 6 will be fine for that. Finish the lollipop. Oh, and I guess that was the last one. All right, so let's go over here. This is what, 17? Oh, so that's 1, 2. So this should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's see if we can count. Oh, sure. See you in a little bit. All right. And we were able to count. Do we have enough material? Can we make more? So we have enough. Wait. Oh, that's bamboo that we're going to turn into sticks. Like, where did we get sticks from? We don't have any wood, but we have bamboo. I think this is going to look good because then from this spot here, we go whatever little mid stop that we can have there. We can have a lookout that looks down over the, well, a door or something that comes out, so you can look out and look down on the ravine here. So once this gets farther down like that, you'll be able to see farther down in it from higher up. So to give it an even bigger, even bigger pop. Right, so let's, so we need to do one more. And then we'll put a one on the, just off from the corner in case we want to do anything in the corners. All right. And there we go. Okay, so well, let's see. I think that's probably pretty close. We're not going to fill this in all the way around. We're just going to connect it. And then we're going to do this thing here, like build our little ring around it. And then we're going to connect the sides, or connect to the sides, just so that we can have a frame, and then we can decide whether we want to add the second story or not, like some little observation thing here. And then we want to probably extend out that way to the back, have a little hallway. So we'll probably run a line, see how far we want to go that way, and that'll be the center point of the rounded vault ceiling that we'll do there. All right. Welcome back. Okay, so I think that's not too bad. Now 5 would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if we put it up there, I think that's gonna not be too bad. So we'll put a little ring at that height to mark this off. There you go. Great. And then we'll come back and look. Yeah, so we'll have, it might look a little off, but then we don't want it to be just a cone. We want it to stick out more like an obelisk kind of thing out of the ceiling. So we'd have the large central room. We have the clock tower here. Ooh, that's rough. What did I do? I went, oh yeah, I went up the Eiffel Tower on the elevator, but I went down on the stairs. And then in one of the big caves here, which is multiple stories underground, I took the elevator down and walked up. Oh, so what is this? So we're not going to be able to go very far if we do this, and we don't want it to cross the ravine because we don't want to have another way into this area. And our circle is going to kind of encroach on this wall over here, which encroaching on the wall, I guess, wouldn't be bad. We don't want to, and hanging over even a little bit would be fine. We just don't want to connect to the other side. Because this is kind of short for what we want to do there. Let's come over here because we're going to be really close to our tower there too, so not our tower, our inn. What's a pram? So how wide do we want to do this? So in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is about 7 here. 8, 9. I mean, maybe that's okay. Stroller, okay. Stroller is what I would know it as. I was kind of assuming it was something like a stroller cart or something that would block things. Okay. So I think if we vault it here, maybe like, so we probably won't be able to vault it. Here's the center. There probably need to be more. One. This. So that's one. Let's do this. Oh. 1, 4. Oh, so it is this one. So this would be the center. And then we should have 4 on the other side, right? So 1. Oh, that is 4. Okay. So if we have 4 in the middle, well, something we'll have to look at later, I guess, but that's the idea. So if we make this the top of the arch, and the arch goes, however wide that is, a 9 circle goes down a little bit, and then we'll have straight walls on either side. Oh, Minecraft Daily, welcome in. How's it going? Assuming you play some Minecraft yourself. And sorry, I missed the message earlier. Yeah, Buggy, I would have made the connection to stroller. Pram, I was kind of thinking tram, so some kind of a tool cart or stroller, something along those lines. but wasn't 100% on that. Oop. That could have been worse, I guess. But yeah, this is coming along pretty good actually now. So we'll have our main room here. We'll probably extend this out most of the way. So good and so bad at the same time. Yeah, I do like very cold ice water. So yeah, we'll extend that out. Then this will probably get pushed a little. We'll probably have to maybe redefine the edge of the ravine over here. Can't see it from there, so go over here maybe. Okay. Because we have the edge of our ravine here and that, and so if we maybe cut the ravine a little bit farther out, even 3 or 4 blocks would probably be enough to give this hallway enough to do something. I think that would be good. And then we have our little observation area. And then we'll have like the tower, which is some decorative glass at the top, and that'd be good. I think, but the hard part here then is where do we, if we put our little tunnel here in, I don't know what the actual technical term for that is. We would have to make our clock off-centered, which I guess if we're using the building, then that would be fine. Or you just lose kind of the morning hours, because this would block a lot of the light on this side. And I don't want to have it come out this way, because then it's going to block the bridge. And I think in our story, we're having them kind of go through it to another part of the town. So having them go to either of these sides is probably not going to... Oh, yeah, water is good. I should really be... Oh, really shouldn't be eating, but yeah. As long as getting some activity and water consumption in, that's might be okay. Yeah, so, I mean, how much space do we have on this side? So if we had the tunnel come out on this side, I mean, we do have a little bit, but then it's kind of a grand entryway too, so having it come from the... Oh, well, in that case, yeah. Iron is important. What are iron fires? Yeah. Are the snacks iron focused to help with that? I think was it chickpeas, and there's some plants like that are reasonably high in iron without too many bad side effects. Yeah, so I guess it really has to be this side. We kind of worked ourselves into a corner there. So I'm wondering, could we... that makes things hard. That is one of the good things I have going for me, is there aren't too many foods that I'm picky about. Okay, so we're just kind of walking back and forth here, getting a feel for what we're going to do later. So, oh, that was centered there. So we've made the entryway off-center by doing that. So I don't think we'll work on correcting that this stream. And we need it to go this way because this is the direction the sun is going. So we've got a couple options. We can recenter it and adjust the shape of our ravine a little. And then put a light clock on either side of it. So I have 2 clocks. Or, well, in our story, we only have the one entryway. So otherwise we could put one on, we could have like an opening down the middle to keep the clock centered. And then have a hallway on either side. Which we might have to do some things like that. Like the story doesn't have to be exact because we have constraints and things that we can do in a book that we can't do here. So we could build 2 shorter entryways or even just bump it slightly to the left here because we don't want to get too close to the inn. And we don't want it to be quite that like next to center. Oh wow, didn't finish potato waffles. Yeah, I had waffles with a homemade blueberry sauce and some sunny side up and over easy eggs. Although that was like a late breakfast. Okay. So I think we might just do some sleeping and digging now because I need to figure out that problem, what we want to do with it. So we're probably going to sit on that for a little while. Maybe we'll dig today and then next detailed day we'll maybe do a little bit more outlining on the inn. I actually put butter on it, on the waffles today, but the waffles that I made today were like whole wheat plain waffles, so they weren't sweet waffles. But I do like a reasonable amount of butter on breakfast food. What is it? Yeah, we'll do a few minutes of here. Actually, we could do a few minutes of this and then go mend our tools. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I guess putting butter on breakfast food would be like having prawn flavored chips. Although I can't really think of anything that I would have considered odd while I was in the UK. Only in a small sense. But that could entirely change once I try them. Also, weird isn't necessarily bad either. Oh, yeah. Well, dill pickle crisp, if you think that's weird, there's dill pickle drinks now, too. And you can get pickled drinks, so basically pickle water at some places. So basically flavored vinegar. Well, dill flavored vinegar. All right. So that's probably pretty good. Do we have enough stuff here? So we can drop off some seeds. We're not keeping anything, so from our spawner, so we're just gonna make our way over to our skeleton spawner and do that. Lemon, I'll give you. Like I like. Well, there was a candy that used to get lemon drops. I liked those, but and I'll eat lemon, cheesecake or desserts, but not as big on those. Wow. I hope you're getting enough sleep, because that's important. Do we have... Okay. Yes, lemon sherbet. So some of that stuff I'll get unless there's like a chocolate option, in which case chocolate always wins. Yeah, especially in Minecraft, I rarely sleep. And then I end up having a small army of phantoms chasing me. Which our drink today is Bisop, or I think it's also called Sorrel. It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Can't do I can't do my outros outside at night if I don't sleep for long enough, because then the phantoms are just too persistent. Although one of these days I want to do that and have enough cobwebs up for effectively like fly paper and just get payback on the phantoms. Oh good, we're mended there, so now we can do this. So now we can work on our... Yeah. No, I like that they add the phantom membrane for Elytra, but I would kind of like to see them get a revamp to do a little bit more. Because they're afraid of something too. I don't remember if it's like cats or dogs, but adding a little bit more functionality. Yeah, I think it was a clever way to encourage players to sleep in the beginning. So if you didn't come across a village and the phantoms were chasing you, it wouldn't necessarily telegraph that you needed a bed. But it would, once you found a village or something and slept, hopefully people would put it together that eventually sleeping is a thing. But I think sleeping was more important, not early game necessarily in Minecraft, but early in the development of Minecraft. So yeah, I think they've become more annoying than useful, but I don't think that means they can't be recovered, but they need something added to them, or maybe they're kind of the first stage of another mob. Like maybe you could catch phantoms and then they would like evolve like a butterfly type thing, and I don't know, give you something you could look at in the sky where it would tell you when mobs are close or something. Yeah, like take that kind of thing where you're not removing the phantom, but you're adding a new mob that's kind of a spawn of that or a metamorphosis of it. And I mean, most mobs outside of like deserts, I guess like zombies and that, typically spawn at night anyway, and they do get harder on hard difficulty. But uh-oh. Well, at least it wasn't overly hot water. There we go. Man, so many bows. So many bows. Yeah, it's like a ice water challenge. Yeah, I can see that being a bit shocking. All right. So time? Okay, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We'll do another handful of zombies, and then we'll sign off, get to some of our other projects, and I need to make the announcement. I think we're probably going to cancel the Satisfactory today. We have a few other things to do, and I don't think we'll be able to squeeze that in and make it fun. But we will pick up tomorrow with Minecraft and Planet Crafter. All right. Yeah, and this would be a good location to end stream, because then if we can load this on our Switch or something while we're working on other stuff and mend our tools off stream. Oh, and admin note, I guess. I still need to follow up with TikTok support to see whether I'll lose live access in, I guess, a little less than 2 weeks now. It's unclear from their documentation or from their message. But I'll keep mentioning that until I have an answer one way or the other. Both to let everyone know and to remind myself to follow up on that. Next bothering you? I don't use it too often, but I have one of those like massaging pillows for the neck. It works, fairly well. But it's a cheap one, so if you don't get it right, well, those the kind that I'm referring to, the kind of like store brand ones, at least here in the U.S., they can't actually squeeze you. They're more it's like a pool ball, two pool balls on a circle, and that just spins, so it's not really squeezing. It's more of a pressing motion. Will command auto crafted. Well, I mean, you could always go to one of those fancy chairs at like a mall or a professional or a chiropractor. All right, what's our time? Okay, so we'll just do, let's say 2 more, and then we'll do our little outro. Oh. Nice. Yeah, if the back or neck is bothering you, I would recommend that, because if there is a problem and you can catch it earlier, it's much more pleasant experience not to go through any kind of back or neck pain if you can avoid it. Okay, wait. I think that was 1, right? So we have 1 more to go. And they can help you figure out exercises and posture exercises. There we go. So that's the end of our mending for the moment. So we'll just kind of step back a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Well, yeah, if the whole body is hurting, then yeah, I'd probably seek medical attention. No point in being in pain if you can get somebody to help you with that. Oh yeah, I don't like doctors. But we are at the end of our stream. Oh, I guess we'll take care of this guy. So whoa, word. Well, not terrible advice. At least, yeah, I've been eating healthier lately, but I also enjoy cooking more. Yeah, yeah, eating healthy would help. Well, eating healthy in the right way would help with the nutrients. Yeah, pizza isn't necessarily bad. You can make healthier pizzas and all things in moderation. Yeah, a month or so ago, I made. Well, I didn't make the dough from scratch. I still want to do that, but I've made homemade pizza. But with that, I think we're gonna wrap things up here, so we're not late for our other things. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. I just don't have the space to really do that properly. But thank you everyone for joining day 556 of the Journey Begins. Find more of what we're doing on Linktree, Linktree/MyTripMedia. That'll be on our outro screen as well. That will link to our TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube where we have our VODs. Links to our Blue Sky where we make our go live announcements. And hopefully sometime next week we'll have a Substack up that will be kind of a journal of the progress of the story and the world that we're doing here. So, and thank you to Heart and Minecraft Daily, Minecraft King, and everyone else that's joined in with all the likes and follows. Much appreciated. And and thank you again, Heart, for the chat. And we'll see you tomorrow when the journey continues. Have a great rest of your Saturday, Sunday, depending on the part of the world you're in.